Well, that's the general idea anyway. I got this umbrella frame for free. It's nice, it's teak. Should do fine outside. I was gonna have cucumbers climb up it. What do you think? I gotta get it anchored better. All right, I'm gonna do that. So, I did a little sorting and figured out where things were gonna go. I thought I'd share with you. I have 6 Market More 76s. I have 6 Mandy. Those are the Bet Alpha type. And I have 3 double yield. And then down in the garden already, I have 3 early fortune. So the umbrella stand, I'm going to put 8 plants on, and everything else is going to go in the trellis down in the long row. I'm going to do 4 Market Moors and 4 Mandys up here on the umbrella stand, and everything else is going to go down to the trellis on the long row. Come on, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, this is the bed that had the cucumbers in it last year. I think I had maybe 9 cucumber plants just on this side. So this should be plenty of room for 8 plants using the whole bed. And then I've got like 10 plants in the other spot. I think I'm going to alternate type as I go around. And I am going to string a spiral so they have something to climb around and up with. That way I can make sure all the plants get sort of even light. Yeah, and they don't have to climb straight up and then get top heavy and fall over. They can go around. We'll see. We'll see. Here's one of the Mandys. I'm actually kind of excited about that. It looks pretty cool, right? All right, this bed had garlic in it up until a couple of days ago. We're back here behind the squash. So I've got 15 feet, 12 feet or so. And I'm gonna put some cucumbers on it. So I don't think I need the whole length of row here for the cucumbers. I'll leave some space at the top end. Beans, or maybe I'll put the cucamelon up there, I don't know. Cucamelon might be a good idea. Anyway. I think I might space these about 8 inches apart, maybe 12 inches apart. And see how many I get up. All right. Let's see what this cucumber's roots look like. It's got a nice long stem. I actually picked a bunch of cucumbers, little ones, just barely started cucumbers off all of these plants. Ooh, that's not too bad. Definitely, probably should have gotten them in the ground about 2 weeks ago. But I think they're okay. I think that's all right. Okay, first one's in. Okay, that's about 9.5 inches. I think that's fine. Okay, all the plants are in the ground, so I would call that step 3. Step 1 being to prepare the beds, and then 2 to build the trellis. Step 3 to put the plants in. Now I need to add some fertilizer and water them in, and then I actually need to, well, let's see. I actually need to string this around. And I need to tie in the stakes down at the other end and then tie in the plants and mulch. So still a couple more steps. Okay, what I'm going to attempt to do is tie in each one of these cucumbers and wrap its rope all the way around. I don't know how far up to go, how quickly around the circle, so I'm actually going to just tie in each plant and get about halfway around and see how many strings that is, because it seems like it might be a lot. Okay, I feel pretty confident about this first part. So I'm tying a simple knot, or simple double knot, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, at the base of the cucumber, giving it a bit of a wrap, just like I do with the tomatoes. Okay. Just an easy wrap. And now I'm going to tie it here. Again, with a simple single knot. Okay, see that? Okay, I'm going to get that sort of tight in. And then I'm gonna go around, here I'll show you on the next one up, here. I'm gonna go all the way around, making sure that I go over first and come out underneath, and that'll kind of help, once it's tight, it'll kind of help it stay taut when weight is heavy on it. This underneath string will kind of help lock that in. So I just take that all the way around. Like this. Over. Under. All right, I got the first layer done. Right, so I've got the plant tied in, actually a single knot here, and then it wrapped with just that loop all the way around to the halfway point. And at the halfway point, I do this, where I go over this pole, under, and then back up over like that to kind of lock it. And then I'm gonna take that and tie a knot on the next one. I'll show you. So here's the one that I just looped. Just so everything stays nice and tight. I'm gonna make my single knot here. So that stays nice and tight. And then it's about the same distance as the rest. So I kind of eyeball that distance there. Oh, that was not quite tight. And I'm just gonna work that around. I'll show you on the next one too, so you can see it again. Okay, so here's my halfway around. Lock it in. And I'm gonna tie my knot. And that'll keep the string tight. At some distant point in the future, I am probably going to be cursing myself having done this, because I don't even know what. It's probably not gonna work out for some reason or another, but it's gonna look cool. So it's gonna look cool. All right, there you go. It took a little fotzing to figure out how many courses to do up the top, but I think that's pretty much it. I got a lot of extra string I need to wrangle inside, but I think that looks pretty cool. We'll see if it works. All right, so here is the long row, or the not as long row. Looking pretty good. And there's that cool honey.